Yeah, so hi, Roberta with Oregon Intertribal Breastfeeding Coalition, and we are here at the Women's Wellness Garden. We've been here for 3 seasons, and I'm just going to give a tour real quick, say a few things about what we do. And the season's winding down, but I have a lot to harvest, a lot in bloom, a lot for the plants and the animals and the people. So that's really important that I learn as much as possible from Native women and community, and so that's why I'm reaching out and just wanted to share the love and the opportunity to just be in community with everybody. So, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
So let's see what you've got around here.
Okay, so our mugwort is chopped down a little bit. I harvested a lot this season, and it's just a special plant that helps with, your dream state and
Is this the Lucivia?
I believe so, yeah. So a lot of people have come to get their mugwort for ceremony, and people enjoy teas and putting it under their pillow and smudging with it. So many, very versatile plant here. Yeah. So we have our calendula here, also interplanted with our chocolate mint, which has been super fun. They're both wild, and they're just so good.
Put that in my water bottle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I usually have people coming up here. Milkweed is coming to seed, so if you have...
Oh, I've seen this recently, and I was curious what that was. Does it make a beautiful little flower?
It does.
Yeah.
It makes a beautiful flower for the
butterflies, right?
monarch butterflies. So these are seeds.
Yay.
Kind of looks like a little loofah here. So 1,000,000 seeds in there, and I've just been sharing them with
I would
these.
love these seeds.
Yeah.
Yay.
Here's one that's not opened also, so you can share.
Beautiful. I'd love to put these on my lid.
Echinacea, where it's getting sparse now. It was nice and vibrant, and now they're slowing down. Probably didn't get to harvest enough of them, but that's okay. They're here for the birds.
Do you keep the roots in and just harvest the aerial?
Our motherwort that's here, beautiful.
So pretty.
Yeah, I was actually didn't have a lot of knowledge knowing what they look like in the beginning, so I realize now that I've been pulling a few of these out, which is different than the mugwort that I have here on the south side of the farm. Yeah, 2 completely different motherworts. They look completely different. One of them's way closer together, and then
I've never seen this one before. It's so pretty.
Yeah. So, so nice. Excited that the burdock is coming in. I've allowed a little patch of this burdock here. I have ripped it out.
Don't let it get caught in your hair.
Yeah, and all the thistles, so watch your ankles because I've let the thistles go. And yeah, so we're winding down. You see a lot of things that are now seeding and blowing away. All of my skullcap I've just harvested and left the bottoms there just so people can know kind of what it looks like in transition. It's important to not just take everything out.
And it's a perennial. It'll keep coming back.
Oh, it keeps coming back. Yeah, lots of time. So I have all of my culinary herbs are hidden under in this patch, and so it's been hard just to keep up with everything that's here because it's so much. And you can see the bee balm is done for the season. There's no more flowers coming, so that's sad, but it's okay. Yeah, lots of stuff seems to be retreating. Had a lot of nasturtium that was here, and that seems to be gone. Maybe the deer came and cleared it out because that was full patch just last week, and it's see some remnants here. It's okay. Yeah, I had some questions about this.
This blue vervain.
Yeah, and it was flowering, and then it
So
stopped
pretty too
flowering.
when it flowers.
And so, yeah, so these ones look like they're just ready to harvest and like be done. When they look exhausted, I'm thinking you could leave them for the birds, but I also am understanding that this is all we're gonna have. I have some more over here.
Strong medicine. It's a hard one for me to harvest because it's so pretty when it's in bloom. So you've heard that it's better to harvest after the flowers have dropped?
No, during when the flowers are there, but you can still use it, and so that was important. And mine didn't bloom fully, so it would just be like a little crown like in the middle. So I haven't had a full bloom. So just learning and having these experiences. Here's my little new patch that's owed to you.
Oh, yay!
Yep, you see a little things that are eating it, but normally I just harvested enough so it doesn't get, harvest it heavy.
Very pheromone-y.
These flowers are delightful.
Have you made medicine with it?
No, this was the first season I planted it here because I said, oh, you have Clary sage. I should probably know what that plant is. There's some. Yeah.
River vein with flowers.
Mixed in with our Tulsi. Our Tulsi down there gives a lot too, so it doesn't seem like I have a lot, but it gives so much. So good, and things just popping up. Something we're really excited about is our loofah.
Oh yeah, I've heard some people growing these for loofah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what they look like.
Yeah, so if you feel it, it's soft and you can feel the, here, let me take those. So you can feel that, squishy.
Yeah. Are they edible or just?
Yeah, so you can eat them when they're a little bit more juvenile than this.
Yeah, I'm like, it doesn't feel like I'd want to eat that. Whatever's squishing around in there.
Yeah, and the seeds are nowhere ready. So we opened one last week. I see it's still drying over there on the bench.
What's this baby?
That is the other motherwort.
Oh.
Yeah, you see how it's so different. So different.
Do you know the different botanical names on them?
No. I only knew of this one, and that's why I was ripping the other one out.
I remember selling some starts, and somebody was like, I don't think that's motherwort. And I said, and I found out it was just a different variety.
Yeah.
But I don't know enough about the varieties, but that's beautiful.
Yeah, so we're really excited to see all of our loofah coming up, and yeah, this is our little dried out. This is where we hold our breastfeeding classes. Our gathering spaces here for the garden. So every Monday we meet from 10 to 2. Folks come out and bring a snack to share in their water bottles, and then we just let people kind of just get grounded here into the space and feel, you know, like what's calling to them and what matches what tasks that need to be done. And then people just naturally pair up and go where they need to. Here's our tobacco that's winding down this season. So we have 3 berms right here, 1, 2, and 3, and they're now going to flower and will soon be going to seed. You'll see all this great seed right here, and you can see that they just give so much. Yeah. So all of those beautiful little seeds that will be available for community, and knowing the responsibility of like growing your own tobacco, growing your own medicine in general, is super important. And the Women's Wellness Garden is just a safe place to like figure it out and learn to harvest your own seed, save your own seed. That's really where we need to be at right now, is just holding our own seeds. You know, even if you haven't gotten to plant them yet, just knowing what's important.
Seed keepers.
Yeah, be seed keepers and what's important to your family. And then you'll be prepared and start small and get to know the plants. But yeah, so this is a lot of tobacco that just goes straight out to community for honoring.
Oh wow, you do have a lot.
There's a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we do.
Sage, Salvia, Apiana. Does that come back, or?
Oh yeah.
Not...
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you cover it?
No. Oh yeah, we do with hay. And here's our white sage, and there's only 2 here. There was 3, and we call her the grandmother, and she must. Everyone that wanted to pull her decided against it. We all went in to do this, and then it was just like, actually, they're probably connected by roots. I'm not going to mess with it. She can stay right there. This was really slow to start this season, and this was slow to come back as well this season. And that's all that we have for. So we're very intentional of how we use it and what to use it for. I put it in a breastfeeding tea or a milk. A weaning tea.
Yeah.
So to dry up the breast milk. So that goes into a nice blend. But there's so many fun herbs. Sweet Annie. And I love that for a like the foot spray.
Smells good.
You know, athlete's foot.
Oh yeah? It's antifungal? Good to know.
Antimicrobial. Yeah, what else?
It's not a very common one to use, but I've seen it.
That and the wormwood is really good. We have a huge over there. So lots of this is our only vegetable sort of area is up and down these
elderberry.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the blue elderberry.
Oh yeah. There she goes. Whoops.
Is that all you've already harvested?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they just kept coming and coming and
Yeah.
coming, and yeah, it was a
Beautiful.
lot to get all those berries and process and freeze.
I just like to get some. I can exchange some black elderberry for some blue elderberry. It's really easy to, if you just cut a branch and you can stick it directly in the ground and it'll take off. Ooh, that's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I haven't been here in a couple days, and then this is what just popped up, so that's amazing. It's been about 4 days, I think, since I've checked this last, so pretty cool. Oh, there's a couple of them, so it's good to just pick them now, because a family can only get through so much of this.
Yeah, totally. When they're that big, though, are they that flavorful? That one looks like it's already.
Yeah, well, no, I would go smaller. but
yeah, you
families
can make
do
some
use
banana
that.
bread. Or not, zucchini bread.
Yeah, people actually like to barbecue steaks.
What's this?
I don't know. There's so many things that were just pulled in there, but you know, this is a time for seeds, so.
She's so cute. I should have did this on the live video. That'd been cool.
Right?
Although you don't get to keep them, so I'd want to keep them.
We have some cool bees
And these-
over there.
These are not yours, but these
No,
are some
those are
food.
Yeah.
So cool. Thank you for sharing.
Absolutely.
I love this. So we're hoping to have some of your starts next spring, so look out for that.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for watching. Bye.